MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Gamblers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Number 35 gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Nope. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Yeah, and you've got to love when you start a game with a bang like this. The first hit of the game, and doink, right off the foul pole for a homer. If that's a sign of things to come, we're going to see some offensive fireworks all game long. Great for the fans, but for the pitchers, not so much.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at ball one. Gordon, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Kahn is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hunter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He's set. Here it comes. Dozier, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So stepping in, Salvador Perez. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 1 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in, number 1. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, number 25.
Now in the box, number 25. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 20, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. High and deep to right center. Phillips is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box now, number 93. He stands in for the first time in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Oh, 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready now, Scotty Miller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0. Miller is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's a ball. Good one. Nope. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Michael Franco, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Skied into straightaway right. Number 1 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Michael Franco.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Huh. 3-1.
3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Striding into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Two balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Phil Kahn, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Into the box now, Joe Robles, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Montgomery isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
The 1-1 home.
Good one.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Just hung in there on that one. From the stretch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 15.
Stepping up to the plate, number 15. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and a strike now. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, number 91, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, number 1, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
He's set and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 50.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First offering on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. KC down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, number 25, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Designated hitter, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, number 20.
Ready for another chance. Number 20. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
No, sir.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
3-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 93 reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. He's got it. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 4.
So striding forward now, Scotty Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Mondesi scoops it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Royals out in front, 1-0. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Khan is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A pause, and the 0-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
The batter.
So next to the
Number
plate for the
66.
Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Kahn. He singled his last time up.
Phil Kahn.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Pulled toward right center field. Phillips is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Joe Robles. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate now, number 15, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batter.
Settling in now, number 91. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. The 2-0. Men on third with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time. And next will be the designated hitter, Michael Franco. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Franco, the former Philly, signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in to try it again, Alex Gordon. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1 run. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals leave 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 1. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 20. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 93. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
The second baseman.
Greg Maddux takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here comes the first pitch.
Now pitching. Greg got it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, third baseman.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Scotty Miller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Scotty Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And this ball game is tied at 1. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Jesse Hahn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In now, Phil Kahn,
Number 19.
pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
Into the box, Joe Robles. Dozier scoops it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, number 15. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Soler. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Number 91 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Barehanded on the move. Got him. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. Mondesi brings it in. And a low throw as this hops right over his shoulder. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Number 25. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Eric Skoglund will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Eric Skoglund.
At the plate, number 20.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box now, number 93. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 6 full. The Windy City is out in front. 7th inning ready to roll, and up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut in. Now batting, Phil Kahn will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Phillips is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Joe Robles, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Soler is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter.
Stepping in, number 44 will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Jake Kalish will come on in relief. He'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
74, Jake Kalish.
Standing in now, number 91. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So coming to the plate, number 1. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now playing third base, number 44.
All set for the start of the inning. Brett Phillips will bat next. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Alex Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. With Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, number 25. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
Number 25.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side. His butt's in the dugout. And he's still able to roll. Pull it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Darren Bell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Darren Bell.
In now, number 20. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Fouled away. A 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. There he goes. A line shot to third base. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
Number 93.
Digging in, number 93. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate now, Scotty Miller. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate, Phil Kahn. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It is now 8-1. At the plate, Jorge Soler starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in now, Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0-1 the count. Khan is over to take a look at it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Gamblers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Greg Maddux claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
First for your victorious home team.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Gamblers. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Nolan Crow, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In is Jorge Soler. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Royals leave 1. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Heath Fillmyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Digging in, number 1. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1.
Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is right there, 1 down. Standing in, number 20 comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, number 93, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over, runner back safely. The 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Scotty Miller, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Phil Kahn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Under its second now as a result of the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Has a look, now the pitch. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 20 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Darren Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Philmeyer, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 44.
So digging in now, number 44. He'll take his first hacks here. Pitch on the way. pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gordon going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting it, the catcher.
At the plate, Joe Robles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Chopper foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Into the box now, Brett Phillips, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Gordon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Gordon is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So striding in, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, number 1.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Merrifield is there. 1 out.
Now batting, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
digging in, number 93. He reached on a single in his first try. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. With Merrifield next to bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Royals are on the leading off the inning, Scotty Miller, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Scotty Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at 2nd. Reined in, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Darren Bell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First pitch on its way. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from 3rd. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Into the box, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. KC down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Joe Robles. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Joe Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and there's 1 down now. In now, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, number 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, number 20. Softly hit out to short. There's Merrifield, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Striding in once again, number 93. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Called strike 0-2.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2, the pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And good for him. Kevin has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now Scotty Miller.
Shortstop, Scotty.
Lifted in the air to center field. Phillips is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Jesse Hahn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to the plate, Phil Hahn. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. At the plate, Darren Bell, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Number 30 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Merrifield is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in, number 44. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hahn into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hahn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman.
Hunter Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He went down on strikes last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled away. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now is that. So stepping in, Joe Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Phillips is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, number 1. As he rips it on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a...
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Windy City leads this one 5-1. Standing in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen.
The 1-1 home. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Andrew Haas comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men. Kevin McCarthy will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now in the box, number 93. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready now, Scotty Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away. Into the box now, Phil Kahn. Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi and his guys needing to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. From the stretch. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. He's right there. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Now batting, first baseman.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
5-2 the final today. The Windy City used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nolan Crow gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs on